and welcome to the Moonstar AMA. For those of you just joining, this is our first video AMA. Super excited to be here. So yeah, I'm Sean. I'm 19 years old, avid entrepreneur, crypto investor, tech startup. I do a lot of tech, but yeah, I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, currently residing in Orlando, Florida. My main, businesses, I do social media management, talent management, and now MOONSTAR. And I have my own tech startup in the NFT space that was just funded out of San Francisco. I guess my knowledge in crypto comes from being an early investor in Bitcoin and Ethereum back in 2016, and then becoming more knowledgeable in it in 2017 when it rose to 19,000 Bitcoin, that is. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to the next speaker. So yeah.
What's going on, guys? So my name is Brendan. I'm the director of strategy for MOONSTAR. I currently live in Canada. I've been involved in crypto for a little over 1.5 years. I've also been involved in business development for the last 10. I'm excited for the growth of MOONSTAR. As a team, we've come together and we started brainstorming some, very interesting and exciting ideas. One of our core values is community, and the current use case we're exploring is heavily community driven. So once we figure out the logistics and get some momentum, we'll be excited to share our progress with you. So stay tuned, and it's great to meet you all.
Absolutely. Brendan, I'll take it from here. My name is David. I'm currently 18. I'm a big entrepreneur. I've been running my own business since I was 15 years old. I became educated in crypto relatively recently, about last year, sort of just running with the bull market. And I kind of just really took it from there. I'm a university student studying neuroscience and entrepreneurship. So if you guys ever want to talk about brains, I'm pre-med for neuroscience, or if you ever want to talk about entrepreneurship, everyone need business advice, feel free to reach out. I mean, I'm in the Telegram all the time, so I'll pass to the next one.
Hi everyone, so my name is Ricardo Martins, but you all know me as Yellow on Telegram and Discord. I have 32 years old, I'm Portuguese, I live in Portugal. I have a degree in economics and currently working as a sales analyst. I started investing in crypto since 1.5 years ago, but I just started to invest in a more serious way since the beginning of this year. I found out about MOONSTAR on the right second day on using Reddit, and some days later I received an invite to join the team, and I instantly accepted it. As you can see, I'm currently in the team section on the website. I'm currently the social media director, so I'm trying to managing and coordinating all our socials. For example, doing announcements at the same time with all of them, having the giveaways going smooth, promoting each one of the socials with different campaigns, keeping both Telegram and Discord active as possible, and both connecting in terms of media content and information. And last but not least, we have a bunch of plans to keep MOONSTAR as the next crypto. Some cool concepts using our socials, reaching to other competitors and having mutual and beneficial partnerships and growth together. This is going great, so stay tuned. And Danny, stage is yours.
Hello, everybody. My name is Danny. How are you? Nice to see you all here coming and seeing us. I actually work with the web development of our webpage. I am actually a student doing my course in data, and I'm really happy to be here. I was asked from the MOONSTAR team to do one of iterations of the webpage. And after I was done, they asked me if I wanted to be part of the team. This is actually my first project, crypto project, anything. And wow, I'm really happy to be here because, I'm surrounded about, with intelligent and fun people. So really happy to be here asking, giving some answers to your questions. I'm going to pass it to Jonathan. Jonathan?
Hi.
Okay, I think I think you can hear me now.
Can you hear us,
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Jonathan. I'm from the Hong Kong. Yeah, I have been working on as a blockchain developer for the 6 years now. I've started development in the 2017. Actually, before this, I have engaged several projects. Exactly the blockchain project. I like the blockchain technology very much. In fact, I have engaged this position as a part-time developer, but when I work with years, I realized that MOONSTAR is very good and your MOONSTAR community is growing fast. Yes, I decided to take part in your MOONSTAR community. So that's why I'm here, and I'm very happy to come feed your MOONSTAR community. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. All right, I think we covered everyone, right?
We have to give a shout out to that Dane.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
exactly.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jen. Shout out to Dan.
Give a shout out to Dane. Dane is our brand director. Dane has been absolutely killing it. The logo you guys see, that was created by Dane. So you guys hopefully will meet Dane in the future. Great guy. Super happy to work with them. All right, so we are going to move on to our, MOONSTAR's aim. So, a lot of you guys that are watching this, you guys have probably heard me in the voice calls on Telegram and Discord. Thank you for tuning into those, by the way. We're going to continue to do those. But at MOONSTAR, our core values and what we really are aiming to do is we are a community-driven DeFi token, and we really emphasize transparency and innovation. So what that means is, as you guys have seen, so far, I believe we have been probably the most transparent team across all of the crypto industry, specifically the Binance Smart Chain. It's hard to compete with us. We've been absolutely killing it. All of you guys know our team is completely doxed. And yeah, so we're really aiming to make this a project where you guys, the community, help us grow. So that's what we're doing. And with the use cases coming out, it's gonna be exciting, guys. All right. Now we're doing. All right, let's talk about the website now, or our achievements, website, listings, etc.
Yeah, so as you guys see in the website, we are now in the first current development or design of the web page. If you have seen the web page, we are adding new things all the time. We have recently added a new section called News. We will be posting things of interest in there. We are planning to do a lot more stuff. We're still investigating how we're gonna do it, but able to, for all of you who invest in MOONSTAR, just to be able to go to moonstar.token.com and be able to find all the information you need from there. Yep. I hope you like the design, by the way.
The design's great.
Yeah, it's impossible not to like the design, Danny. It's just whew. I think we have the best website in the crypto space.
So clean,
Yeah.
so user-friendly, beautiful. So in terms of listings, we are already listed on Blockfolio, on CoinMarketCap, and our price can be tracked on Coinbase. We took a bit longer to get listed on CoinGecko, even after we applied on the very first day. But as we all know, this team is working hard, was always putting pressure on CoinGecko to get the listing as soon as possible. And guess what? As soon as we got listed on CoinTiger, bam! We got listed on CoinGecko as well. So, and also very recently, we got listed on 1inch. So to summarize, Blockfolio, CoinMarketCap, Coinbase, CoinTiger, CoinGecko, and 1inch in just 1.5 months. This is great. This is amazing. So in terms of partnerships, we already have some, for example, the Apple Yield partnership where you could stake your MOONSTAR and you would get soul tokens, for example. We already had two promotion videos from Tori Hoffman. We already had 2 AMAs, one flash AMA on Discord on the 24th of April, and one Telegram AMA with 404 Daily Crypto on 26th of April. As you can see on our website, we already have a roadmap. We already have a white paper where you can see, for example, our tokenomics, what's our goal, how did MOONSTAR started, and some other aspects. David, for example, wrote it. David is the man behind it. He will talk a bit more about the white paper. And so far, as you can see, we are currently ahead of our roadmap. In terms of just some numbers for MOONSTAR, we are reaching 60K holders and 20 million market cap. We just reached yesterday 10K members on Telegram. We have 11K Twitter followers, almost 2.6 Discord members, and 1.6 followers on Instagram and Reddit. We also have a Twitch channel, a YouTube channel, and a TikTok account. We also have 12, not 1, not 2, not 3, 12 international groups, and on each one of them, we have a how to buy tutorial on their own language. For example, Spanish, German, French, Indonesian, Chinese, Indian, and so many others. So, and about marketing campaigns and content, we already reached so many TikTokers, Instagram influencers, YouTubers like I said, Tori Hoffman, Radies Ratchakulam, Mike Dantniak, World War Bitcoin, and many, many others. We already had 2 meme contests on our Discord. The last one had a combined prize of 50 billion of MOONSTAR tokens. We already had one TikTok contest with a combined price of 75 billion MOONSTAR tokens. And very recently, we had a daily Instagram giveaway that on each day we gave 5 billion MOONSTAR tokens to a winner during 7 days. So as you can see, this team is working like 24/7 since the first day of MOONSTAR, and we are stronger than ever, and with a bunch of new ideas and more contests on reaching out to more investors, using our socials, do more partnerships, implement our NFT marketplace that is going to be very, very soon, maybe even sooner than you can expect it. Yeah, so this is it. So like you can see, we already done so much, and we will continue doing very, very, very much for MOONSTAR. Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Thanks, Ricardo. That was well done.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we covered our achievements pretty well. Moving on to bullet number 4, for those of you guys tuning in. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a guide, kind of a glossary of where we are. So now we're going to move on to, creating our NFT platform. Jonathan, if you want to go in depth about that a little bit, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. So, hey, guys. Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, all good.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you already tested the basic of demo of the marketplace. Yeah. So demo just have a few functionality in the NFT marketplace, and we discussed a lot of them, the functionality. Now, the new design from the Danny, has moved on the type of NFT marketplace, and I'm working on the auction and bidding systems. Yeah, as I said, in this weekend or next Monday, all you guys can test the prototype of NFT marketplaces. The developed version of our NFT marketplaces will have the several functionalities such as auctions and bidding systems and of course, including the buy and sell and I'm gonna say yeah, of course, and many other functionalities. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan, one thing I must say about Jonathan is that, you know, I have an NFT startup myself, not in the you know, Binance Smart Chain branch, but you know, working with other developers, I've really noticed that Jonathan is lightning fast with whatever tasks we assign him. He's been getting things done at light speed and very quick to integrate anything that we suggest. You know, we have Jonathan handles a lot of the back end stuff. As he said, he's a full stack developer. And then Dane and Danny kind of come in on the front end with design, and then we send that to Jonathan, and Jonathan makes the magic happen with the integration. So I want to give a round of applause to Jonathan for absolutely killing it and taking our use cases and, you know, bringing them to life. And now we're gonna move on to, you know, our community and industry outreach.
I'll take that one, Sean. And also, I want to point out that not only does Jonathan work at light speed, but the quality of his work unmatched. I think he's one of the best developers out there right now, and we're glad to have you on the team, Jonathan. So anyway, for those of you watching, as far as industry outreach goes, Ricardo did a great job of talking about like a very large part of what we've done so far. So I'll just go ahead and touch on sort of what's coming. Now, in the efforts of transparency, I want to tell you guys everything, but also I am not allowed to say exactly everything because we can't just leak information every AMA, right? But I will say we are looking to partner with some pretty big brands across at least our industry, the crypto industry, such as, and this is a light name drop, I can only drop one name, but we're looking to partner with Dogefather, which is pretty big. It's pretty big. And, you know, we're really just working on integrating ourselves across other communities and with other platforms to continue building our brand and continue growing like the beautiful family that we have going right now. 10,000 people on Telegram, like that's crazy. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get stronger. And I mean, honestly, if you guys are in right now, you guys are in early, and it's you guys that we think of as our family, and we're happy to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. So true.
Let me jump in here, and this is actually a question that we've been getting, and it's like, how do we join the MOONSTAR team? We are looking for people. We need more people, definitely. We are looking somebody, if you are good at communications, want to be your next communication director, please contact us, and or recruiter is K-Ho. If you find him in Discord on Telegram, just send him a message, you know, say him what you want. And if you want to work with us, we're looking for communication directors. We're looking for social media experts. We're looking for social media marketeers. When it comes about other parts of what we're looking, as you have seen, we have really nice graphics, really nice design behind it. So we're really looking for designers and graphic designers that want to work with us and want to make amazing stuff. Please hear from you. And we're also looking for backend developers and app developers. So if you feel like you got some code skills, please hear to us also.
Yeah.
As you
Also,
guys, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, all you pro Redditors out there, anyone who knows Reddit back and forward, please DM any of us. We're definitely looking for good Reddit outreach and good Reddit exposure. And yeah, that'd be great. We'd love to put you on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And as Sean talked, we're very community driven, and we wanna talk about a little bit. I wanna talk a little bit about our community building. I had a discussion the other days with Brandon and Sean, and we were talking about, who maybe is the ones who are or MOONSTAR Marines. I hope you have heard that term before. And we think generally it's people who are, pioneers, who are explorers, who are, people who are brave enough to jump with us and, like put your time and energy and effort and money behind us. So we want to keep that. We want to keep that momentum. We want our community to be a strong community. We want our community to be the best community, right? Yeah. So please call yourself MOONSTAR Marine, and find not only you, find 1, 2, 3 more MOONSTAR Marines that that are out there and want to join the team, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, because the moon is maybe our first objective that the guys are aiming for. So anyway, also we not only want to do stuff our team and think about that we are in a like a company and we make all the decisions. Soon enough, we will start to make questionnaires and questions from the community, because we need your feedback to actually make our product, make MOONSTAR better. So please keep believing in us. Keep, fighting the fight. You see in it, we go down, but when it's hard, that's when we have to fight. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right, great, awesome. Moving on. So I just wanted to talk. We kind of jumped over 4.3. I just want to talk about that one quick. Exploring unique use cases. As the executive director, most of my work honestly goes into thinking, planning, and then executing. So with MOONSTAR, we started out as a meme coin. That's where all of these moon coins started. But we wanted to, once we found our team and found ourselves and found our values, we really wanted to separate ourselves from the herd in the Binance Smart Chain. And the first thing that I focused on as a leader was how can we create a long-term goal that keeps everyone holding for an extended period of time? What can we do to establish ourselves as a cryptocurrency? What can we do to establish ourselves as the cryptocurrency on the Binance Smart Chain? And the answer to that is establishing a long-term use case, which I've used that term many times if you guys have heard me on the Telegram voice chats. But it's a long-term use case. And me and Brendan, my strategy director, most of our time goes into that, and it's thinking, ideating, and how we can separate ourselves. So right now, our use cases are, we are going to be one of the first to have an NFT platform on the Binance Smart Chain. That right off the bat is great. Now, looking down the road, right now we are in the not the development stage, still the ideation stage and planning stage for a long-term use case. And when I say this could bring us to one disclaimer before I move forward, I meant to mention this earlier. Anything we say on this live stream is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing into cryptocurrencies, but invest in MOONSTAR. No, I'm joking around. I'm joking. But yeah, just do your own research, guys. Only invest what you're willing to lose, unless it's MOONSTAR. But hey, you gotta have some fun somewhere. But our long-term use case is all I have to say. I'm gonna drop a little hint on what we're working on right now. The last 2 letters of MOONSTAR. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I don't want to.
and R.
I don't want to talk too long on the use case thing, but I just want to really drive home how excited we're all stoked for this. I want to emphasize this is going to be huge. We are Freaking excited, man. We're ready to pump this out. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, 100%. And we're already separating ourselves from the herd of the shit coins. We've accomplished so much, and just we have such a large and wide base right now to build upwards, to build that skyscraper of Moonstar that is. We've taken every action to make ourselves as legit, reputable, and people to acknowledge us and say Moonstar. Yeah, they have moon in the name and they have a star in the name, two terms that are typically, derive as shitcoin. But that's not what we are. And I think a lot of our community is starting to recognize that. And if any of you guys here are new to the Moonstar community, all of us are as active as possible in the community, constantly holding voice calls, constantly coming out with announcements. I'm giving out billions of coins just for responding to me in the Discord. I mean, I need someone to talk to, but yeah, we're going at light speed right now. So
honestly, guys,
David, go ahead.
I was just gonna touch what you segued. I was gonna say, if you guys wanted to invest in a shitcoin or a meme coin, you guys picked the wrong thing. We're a serious use case token that's here to stay, and we're only gonna keep going up from here. Yeah,
and another thing is, we as a team, the coin, the price can do whatever it wants. We don't really pay too much attention to that. All we really do as a team is we put our heads down and get to work, and all we can do is hope that the price reflects our actions. And so
exactly,
the price is just one part of it. But if we're here putting in the work, and I can assure you, we're not going anywhere. We're always going to be working on this coin. Down the road, we're definitely pretty soon here, we're looking to establish a corporation or an LLC in the United States. And when we do that, I mean, the coin is completely separated from the LLC, and we're going to be here to stay. And as long as that LLC exists, which will be indefinitely, the coin will always have use.
Exactly. Also, hold on, Sean. On that note, I've gotten a lot of questions about people asking why Moonstar isn't listed in our individual LinkedIn profiles. And it's for what Sean just said. We are working on LLCing Moonstar, and we have not yet set up an LLC account on LinkedIn. So be patient. It's coming. Moonstar will show up in all of our LinkedIns. Just know that it's a work in progress. We're still growing into that right now.
Perfect. All right. I think we can move on to bullet number 5, which we're going to discuss the future. And I believe Brendan will be speaking on 5.1 and 5.2.
Yeah, awesome, guys. Yeah, thank you. So one of the 5.1 is community-centered tokens. So the idea of community is extremely important to the growth of Moonstar, right? We're always focused on creating a community that's positive, growth-orientated, and allows investors the ability to contribute their ideas to the team, right? We believe in allowing our community to contribute their ideas. We're gaining an advantage by doing this. We gain an advantage over other tokens. Not all of the ideas will be heard. We will use your ideas to help shape the direction of Moonstar, right? So what I'm saying is we want the community to contribute their ideas so that we can use them, and we can use them to grow in the direction that's community driven, right?
Yep, 100%.
Awesome.
Now, your opinions and your ideas, they're extremely important to us. Your perspectives may provide insights into areas we may have overlooked. And this gives us the advantage, right? Well, a lot of tokens probably don't listen to their community, don't understand what their community has for ideas. We want to take your ideas and we want to use them to grow. So,
yeah. So you will be.
Sorry, let me add to that, because we value your opinions, even if they are positive or negative. We value them, and we might not always reply to them, but we value them. We read them. Sometimes we even share between us, and sometimes even a negative perspective can create a positive outcome for us. And we must learn. We must learn from everything. If it is positive, if it is negative, we need to learn from our mistakes. If we do something that is not very appreciated for the community, we appreciate your opinion, obviously, and we want to learn and do better, even better for this community and for Moonstar, obviously.
And
Absolutely.
you will see soon. We actually sending questionnaires and asking for feedback from the community soon enough.
Yes.
So please, when you see that the Google forms, please actually help us and actually answer the questions. This will give you a lot of insight on how to move forward. Because as Brandon said, we're community driven. So.
Absolutely. And one more thing I want to add is, like, listen, you can put your money into a stock like Amazon or Google, and sure, you can make or lose money when you do that. But those companies are never going to hear your voice, no matter what. You can write them emails, whatever. They're never going to like take your input into account when forming their products and when choosing a direction to move in. But with Moonstar, we believe that since you guys have put your money into us and you believe in us, that you belong, or you need to be listened to. You belong in our community, and it's so important to us what you guys have to say, because you guys believe in us, and therefore we believe in you. You know, so it's really important that you guys voice your opinions and come together as a community, because your voices matter. Simply put.
Yeah, 100%. And before we move on to David, who the white paper connoisseur. I want to emphasize that as a team, we don't really look to, people are like, how much better are you than SafeMoon, or like, what makes you guys better than SafeMoon? But those analogies are irrelevant. We're not aiming for, we're not aiming for a $5 billion market cap. We're aiming for 100 billion. Like that's our motto, aim for the moon, but we're shooting for the stars. And that really is true. And hopefully it comes to fruition, because what we're doing, we're not doing these use cases. It's like, oh, we're going to donate 1 penny from every transaction to space exploration. Like, sure, we might, I think we'll touch on it later and discuss, where we might possibly become involved in, charities and all that. But that's not good enough for a use case. It's not good enough for the purpose behind a token, because I can go and do that myself. The token does not need to be there. What we're doing is we're creating our own ecosystem in essence. We are creating, the NFT platform, and then we're coming out with a much, much larger use case after that. And we're going to continue to do so before we get to the end goal. So yeah, we're basically, treat us like you're investing in a tech startup at a young age. That's really the best advice I have. Because we're new, we have a very small market cap right now, and we're taking insane action. So yeah, and now we're going to move on to the white paper with David. First, we're going to talk about, let's see, yeah, just the tokenomics and everything.
Yeah, Sean, I actually, I want to toss it back to Brendan right before I go. And Brendan, I want you to talk about the competitions and events, all that sort of stuff. I know we have a lot of stuff going on there. So I want to touch on that before we get into the white paper.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, for sure. So now competition events are a huge part of Moonstar, right? We've already begun Instagram giveaways. We did a meme competition through Discord, which was great. You see, I'm sure you still see a lot of those memes circulating around through our Telegram chat. And we're focused on creating more in the future, right? It's a fun and interactive way that creates energy within the community. And then you win free tokens. So that's awesome. We also are looking into giving away giving away physical items as well, right? It's something we've been talking about. I think we've mentioned, I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, we're looking into kind of competitions and events. So other than that, if anyone has anything to add.
No, I think we're good. Well said. I'm just reacting to the Telegram. Some of the, okay. Just some weird main chat about me and David, but
gotta love the
right.
Telegram.
Yeah, love you guys. Love all you guys in the Telegram. Great community. All right, David, are we ready to move on to bullet number 6 with tokenomics?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So I'm gonna try and share my screen here for a little story time. We'll see. You guys gotta let me know if it works out. So yeah, everybody seeing that? Is it going through?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so super quick story time. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna talk about the main talking points for the MOONSTAR white paper. If you haven't read it yet, after these next 35 seconds, no reason to read it anymore. I wrote it, I know it like it's the back of my hand. So yeah, here we have our abstract. We're basically just talking about how we were
Somebody say it's a black screen, so they're not
Oh,
able to
really?
see it.
All right, well,
Yeah.
no worries. If you can't see it, we'll just follow along through audio, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that. On Twitch it says it's a black screen as well. But yeah, just go along with audio, and that's really, I mean, sharing the screen is extra, so just go ahead.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. So basically, as Sean already said, MOONSTAR was conceptualized as a meme coin. It ended up getting lucky and finding a super good foundation of intelligent, beautifully smart individuals to make up the dev team. We value the community, as we've already talked about, like the whole time pretty much. The white paper has an advanced roadmap that you should definitely look into. We don't really have the time nor desire to walk through every single step, but just know that we are way ahead of time. No one could have predicted that we would get this much done in our first little bit. And again, I know we've talked about it a lot, but emphasis on the use case coming up and the NFT marketplace dropping, honestly, probably a lot sooner than any of you guys think. It's coming
David.
really soon. Yo.
David, stop the screen sharing because they can't see our faces. They just see a black screen.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better for everybody?
I'm just waiting to see. It's still black.
Faces.
It's still black. I don't know what.
Technical difficulty, guys.
Technical difficulties.
But you guys can hear us, right?
Yeah, they can hear us, right?
Yeah. We should have those elevator musics for these kind of things.
Yeah.
While we try to resolve these issues.
All right. Yeah, they can hear us.
Yeah.
David, did you stop the screen share?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us like 30 seconds, guys. If it doesn't work out, we're just gonna move forward. But we prefer for you to see our faces. This is completely out of our control. But
there we go. Our faces are back. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, let's go.
Sweet.
All right, we're back, guys.
Back.
All right,
Whoever fixed that on our technical team, we appreciate you. Probably
definitely.
Danny or something. All right, David. So let's not do the screen share again, but
yeah, got you. Lesson learned, everyone. Zoom screen share and live streaming are not compatible. So anyway, I'll go through just the whole thing over again, but I'll do it faster than I did last time, just in case you didn't hear me or you want to see my face while I say it. But yeah, so abstract, that's literally just us talking about how we were conceptualized as a meme coin, got lucky, built up a beautiful development team filled with incredibly intelligent individuals. And now we have a great foundation to build off of that we are currently building off of. Token values, community, as we've said. The advanced roadmap, if you haven't looked at the white paper, I suggest you go check it out. Our roadmap is very in-depth and on the same page as the roadmap. We really we're so far ahead. No one expected to be this far ahead. And then that brings us to tokenomics and token ecosystem. And so it's a relatively standard tokenomics with 5% of tokens redistributed to holders, another 5% tax for liquidity. Now, I want to make sure you guys know that we're completely rug proof. Our biggest whale owns less than 4%, and he's working with the dev team right now. As far as the dev team goes, we've got a solid team of around 30 individuals all of us diamond handed. No one's ever gonna sell, as far as I know. And we have renounced contract ownership. That means the contract can't be changed literally ever. The automatic LP burn is sent to a dead wallet. We like the coin's relatively stable due to our lack of whales. There aren't ever going to be any huge like sell-offs that just plummet and kill the coin. Obviously, there will be price fluctuations, but I mean, as far as these coins go, we're like very stable, which is such a blessing. You don't have to check Trust Wallet or MetaMask or any of the other wallets or exchanges every day and see your MOONSTAR coins fluctuate by 300, 400% up and down. You know, that can kind of wear on the stress of someone. But honestly, yeah, like as far as tokenomics go, that's about what we're looking at. I want to mention that, especially for the community aspect of things, it doesn't matter if you own 10 MOONSTAR or 10 trillion MOONSTAR. Everyone's going to be heard. You're all going to, you know, you should all express your ideas. If your stake in MOONSTAR is like 1/1 billionth of a percentage, you're going to have like relatively the same say as someone whose stake in MOONSTAR is like 1%, you know? So just, you know, keep holding. MOONSTAR is passive income. You literally get free money by holding. Every time someone sells, their tokens are redistributed into your wallet. And I don't know how else to describe that other than passive income. It's free money.
So let me just add one thing, that as David said, our contract is renounced. So we do not control the MOONSTAR address. So some people have, for mistaken, send money directly to the MOONSTAR address. So since we are contract renounced, we do not control, and we unfortunately we cannot refund the funds and the tokens that people send directly to the MOONSTAR address. So guys, be very careful when you are investing. Be responsible, and as Sean said in the beginning, only invest what you can afford.
Yeah.
Well said.
Brilliant.
All right, guys. So again, before I get into point number 7, if anyone is just tuning in, we've been pretty much gone through most of our AMA as far as, you know, discussion, talking about what we're doing. We're pretty soon here, we're going to hand it over to, you know, answering questions. But I'm going to talk about, you know, the importance of hodling, shilling, and, you know, fighting the FUD. We don't have much FUD here. That's the best part about MOONSTAR. We don't have much FUD because of the actions we've taken to
transparency.
That transparency, exactly. But, you know, really, with any of these coins, they get to a certain point and they're going to be there to stay. Like I said, our team, we're going to be here. We're always here. And so when you try and day trade these coins, what happens is you have to basically, to make profits, if you're going to be, you know, selling and buying nonstop, is you're fighting a 20% tax, because 10% when you buy and 10% when you sell is completely gone. And so your best way to do it is to hold, because you are always, it's automatic, frictionless farming, automatic yield. You're always, just by holding, you're always getting a proportionary value of coins getting automatically added to your wallet. So if you hold, you just sit there and you're watching coins come into your wallet. And if you sell, there's going to be the complication of the 10% tax when you sell, and then the 10% back tax when you buy, because odds are when the price is going down and everyone's panicking, you know, and then it goes back up, you're going to try to get back in. That's just how human emotions work. You're going to try to get back in, and you're going to have to pay that 10% tax again. And you'll probably get less coins, and then you're not going to get as many coins from the tax, you know, the redistribution. So that's the best way to do it, is to hold. And you know what Warren Buffett said? He said, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. So typically, I mean, and this goes for society as well, but you want to do what everyone else is not doing. And that goes for, you know, life as well. You always want to do what the best way to set yourself apart is to do what the masses are not doing. And then, you know, shilling, we highly appreciate the Moonstar Marines. We have a separate group chat. You guys can go join that. It should be pinned in the main Telegram chat. But basically, those are our most active community members that are constantly sharing Moonstar, tweeting, resharing stories. But the reason that you guys should be active in that is because you guys are, like we've been emphasizing, you guys are a part of the community. We need all of you guys to step up and help us out. And it also helps your investment because the more people that get involved, you don't know what's going to happen to the price, but over time we should see gains. And then also just getting more holders, getting the name out there, more exposure. Shilling helps big time. And then lastly, with fighting the FUD, this hasn't been too much of a problem. Every once in a while we'll have a troll come in and type like scam in lowercase letters, and then we just completely meme them, ban them, whatever. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
There's not really any FUD to go around with Moonstar. I mean, the only time we see FUD is when the price is going down, which, I mean, I take that with a grain of salt, because if the FUD's there when you're going down, you know why the FUD's there. If the FUD's there when we're going up and down, then that's a problem, but we don't have that. So as far as FUD goes, that stands for fear, uncertainty, doubt, for those of you guys who are unaware. Quick vocab term that Moonstar, we handle that pretty well. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to point number 8.
You can see our faces now too.
Oh, sweet.
You can see your faces now, so you know that you're not getting catfish or something like that.
Yeah,
Really people
exactly.
Oh yeah, we had a problem the other day. It was taken care of very quickly, but I was accused of not being who I am because of an old website from years ago that the pictures were messed up. But yeah, I'm Sean. I'm not really worried about.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, but yeah, I'm who I am. You guys can look me up wherever. I have social media. David, you got something to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch super quickly on sort of like whale strategies. For those of you who don't know and are like new to investing, basically what a whale looks to do is do a massive sell-off and then sort of inspire panic selling so the whale can get back in at a lower price. You know what I mean? So basically by holding, whenever a whale sells, you're prohibiting the whale from ever getting back in at a lower price, because if we panic sell, the whale wins. The whale gets more coins at a lower price than what he had before, becoming a bigger whale, But if you see like a big sell-off right here, just think to yourself, that was a whale. Here's a great opportunity to buy more coins at like a flash sale. They're 50% off for the next 20 minutes, It's like you can't let the whales win. And the best way to defeat the whales is literally just by holding or buying more if you have the ability to do that.
And really, the number you're fighting is 20%. So if we go from let's just for sake of this argument, let's just say each coin was $100. We cannot let it drop below 80. Below 80 is when that whale can re-enter at a profit. Because that's why we have to fight back, and you have to eat up those whales, because you hold it in that 20% range, they're losing money if they want to buy back in, and we start going up. And then what happens is that whale gets FOMO, and then they buy in, and then they're losing money. So that's how you beat the whales. Not advice, just statistics. All right, we're gonna move on to anyone else have anything else to add before we move on to a quick summary?
You're good.
I think we're good, but really, guys, it comes down to we're the Moonstar team. We're working very hard, working endlessly. The other 2 days, I guess it was one day that turned into 2 days, I just didn't sleep. And I'm sure a lot of the other team members have been, it's been challenging balancing our work lives for many of us and our, family lives, personal lives, and now our Moonstar lives, our moon lives. It's been very tough, but we're here for you guys. We're always working. We're trying to make this the next crypto. Forget any of the terms in the name, moon, whatever, we're crypto that's here to stay. And we talked about the website listings that we are already, we've had tons of listings. We were on Coinbase, not to be tradable, but to be trackable before SafeMoon. It's a quick little bragging point. We're doing influencer partnerships, social media giveaways. creating an NFT platform, which Jonathan's taking care of wonderfully. Lots of outreach, but you guys can see on the right side of the screen everything we talked about. But I just emphasize you guys to stay with us, believe in us, and keep the FUD out. All right, I think we are good, and now we can move on to the question and answer segment of our AMA.
Yeah, so we have a couple of questions from the community. The first one comes from Mr. Shelby, and he's asking you, are you planning to embark on a charity project like Elongate?
Okay, just so we can be on the same page, where are you seeing that question? Is it on Discord or?
I took them from Tolga before. So.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, yeah, so we are, again, like I said, our sole use case is not to be a charity token. That's if that's what you're here for. Unfortunately, we are, reaching to the stars much farther. But as a team, and I hope some of the team can add to this, we're happy to do that in the future, and we're definitely exploring those options. And one thing about MOONSTAR is we're always we have a big emphasis on iteration and innovation. And so if that means one thing that we're looking at is being able to contribute to people who are less fortunate to be able to innovate. And that would be a charity. If there's a charity out there, or if we're just doing it by ourselves, that would be the charity I personally, and a few other members of the team would agree in, is, giving people lemons and making them turn it into something big. So helping others with innovation and help them with their lives. So to sum it up, we probably won't be donating to one specific charity. We're going to try to help as many people as possible.
Yep. We also have a question from Icon XXX, and he's asking us, what sets MOONSTAR apart from SafeMoon, Elongate, and other clone coins with the BEE code in terms of direction and future objectives?
Sure. Who wants to take this one? All right, I got this one too. Well, what sets us apart, and I think we covered it pretty well during our discussion. We are first and foremost, our liquidity is locked, contract announced, and we have no massive whales. And we are much more transparent and engaging the community than them. I don't want to go too much into depth on this question just for the sake of comparison. I don't think it's healthy for us to be comparing ourselves to someone that we're going to be much bigger than in short order. So yeah, I'm not really worried about SafeMoon, but we definitely we're pretty similar as far as the contract goes, but we're deploying much more use cases that'll take us to the moon instead of just coming out with a wallet. It's a pretty basic. SafeMoon just has a lot more hype, and we're more about organic growth and community.
Okay. We also have a question here from Venerate 2553. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Yeah. When SafeMoon opens up their own exchange, would you be willing to try and get this coin to be listed there?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's something that our team hasn't talked about. So from personally, I'm in charge of making a lot of decisions. Yeah, I think we'd definitely be open to that. Obviously, it's going to help us with more volume. People holding, if they have a wallet where they can hold SafeMoon in another wallet, that's always going to benefit us. So I don't think there's too many downsides to that. So the answer to that would be yes. If we were offered that, I think our team would definitely move forward with that.
Okay. Somebody, let's see, Game Boy 5397 asked us, will there be another token burn?
So the thing about token burning is with Moonstar, since right off the bat, it was a stealth launch. And I believe, does anyone know the exact number? I kind of forget. I think it was 15 trillion were burned.
15.2, I think.
I'm not sure, but anyways, we did the initial burn. And then from there, the coins were all claimed. So right now, the only way we could burn is by burning, resources from our wallet that we are using to make Moonstar better. So really, I guess if the community wanted us to burn the dev wallet, we could do that, but I don't think that's what the community wants. It's not worth it's not burning it when, we could either burn, what would it be? We could burn like 10 trillion coins, which has a current value of, like $200,000 about. And if we were to do that, that $200,000 could be used for getting billboards in Times Square, creating more partnerships, furthering Moonstar into other communities. I mean, there's so much more we'd rather do with that money than just send it to a dead address. So sure, it would increase the value of each token, but the costs far outweigh the benefits for if we were to burn.
Yeah, I agree. Adding on that, like basically a burn would essentially not completely kill, but almost completely kill the marketing budget. And I think you're going to see a lot more return on value if you just keep on like putting faith into the marketing initiatives rather than asking for a token burn, Like there's going to be a lot more money coming from marketing than from a burn. I'll say that.
Exactly.
This question is more for Jonathan. This comes from Funky Tech 3349, and he's asking, or she's asking us that the NFT market, NFTs are generally bad for energy consumption. And he's asking us if we have any thought behind it, or if this is true.
Yeah, I think so. When I was built the NFT marketplace, I've designed and developed. Whenever we take the commissions and a user want to provide the NFTs on our NFT marketplace, we take the 5% of the price and the 5% of the transaction fee, and we send them to liquidity and bond it 50% of the commissions. Yeah. I think we discussed before the 50% to lock and 50% bond. Yeah, we discussed it.
All right.
Yeah, so if you need other questions and suggestions, first updates me, so I upgrade the contract and develop it.
So one question here for Ricardo from the exclusive game HD. When can we expect more exchange listings?
Okay, so as I said in the beginning, we already have 6, and obviously we want to get more listings. So we are currently doing some negotiations with some major exchanges, and we as a team, and as we said, we are transparent. I'm going to drop some names of the exchanges we are negotiating. I'm not saying that the deals are closed, no. I'm just saying that we are reaching out to the following exchanges. So we are negotiating with Bitmart, Whitebit, KuCoin, BitREx, and Hotbit. So these things take time, guys. I know that each one of us wants to get listed yesterday, obviously, but these things take time. So, and obviously we are living in completely different time zones. So the person that is negotiating, it's from one time zone and is changing and writing emails with a different person from the other point of the world. So just because of this takes time, and also negotiating things, see how and which are the criterias to apply and to enter and to get listed. So I'm not saying that it's going tomorrow, next week, but yeah, for sure, we are negotiating with the exchanges I just told you about.
A question here from maybe David or Brandon. Is the question, what is our vision for the half year ahead? What are we planning next? What's coming on? This is from Ferro 4040 and Snide Music.
Cool. I think we could both answer this. Brendan, I'll just talk about the marketing side of things for the half year. And I mean, you definitely know all the projects like front and backwards. So as far as marketing goes, we're looking at honestly like a lot of very promising stuff. We're talking to I again, just as Ricardo said, in the efforts of transparency, like these are ongoing negotiations, no deals are set yet. And I don't want to name drop just in case, you know, I don't feel like generating unnecessary hype, but we are talking to a few YouTubers amassing over 1 million subscribers. So that would be pretty big. We've got
Two
big
of them.
TikTokers. Yeah, two of them. Thank you, Sean. Flexing for me. But yeah, we've got big TikTokers on the way. We have some interactive marketing campaigns coming too. We have a pretty fun giveaway coming up. I'll go ahead and say one of the prizes to an upcoming giveaway is going to be a spacesuit. So that'll be pretty fun. You know, just to prepare for intergalactic travel with MOONSTAR, you're gonna need your spacesuit. And yeah, I mean, the next half year is going to be pretty huge. And what is it? May 11th, where I am. It might be a little bit later. It might be May 12th or May 10th, where you guys are. But May 11th by November 11th, that's 6 months from now. Expect to have seen some pretty crazy things in terms of heightened volume and overall exposure.
Perfect. Just wanted to add in here, quick little fun fact. During this AMA, we have gained 300 holders, 300.
That's awesome.
We are at 59,435. So that looks like today, based on this pace, we'll close in on, at least today, as far as, you know, the USA. By the time I go to bed, we should have 60,000 holders. So
congrats to you guys. Community is strong.
Yes, sir.
All right, Brendan, tell us about like projects and stuff, man, competitions and whatnot.
I mean, so the question was the plan for the next 6 months. I mean, we have some really awesome ideas we want to bring to life. That involves getting probably some application development. We want to integrate with our NFTs. So Jonathan's going to be a big part of that. And then hopefully in the next, by summertime, we can have some prototypes working throughout the team, do some test pilots, some test projects. And then as things push forward, we should hopefully have a release of something tangible in a few months, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
100%. All right. Any more questions from the crowd, Danny? I think Danny might have glitched.
He seems a little frozen.
Yeah, someone asked, was there anything from
he's
all?
back.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a question here from the Twitch. Someone asked, was there anything that organically triggered the all-time high on the 22nd? I believe it was April 20th, actually. Maybe not, but and what triggered it and what can we do to see growth like that again. Someone kind of answered for them, but no, there was no catalyst really. What happened was, we were a new coin, and as more and more people got in, that brings more and more people to get in. That's typically how it works when you see huge pumps like that. That was a pretty unhealthy pump for how many holders we have. But one thing it does show us is that the opportunity for Moonstar, because at the time of that all-time high, we only had 15,000 holders, 15,000, and we reached about, I believe, around a $60 million market cap with 15,000 holders. Now we have 60,000 holders. We have 4 times as many holders. So, I mean, I just can't imagine what's going to happen next time we see a pump like that again. But no matter what, it's gonna set a new all-time high. And when you see those kind of pumps, the best part about it is it sets a higher price floor, especially with our team and what we're doing. A lot of people are holding. So yeah, nothing triggered that though.
If you see also the development, we actually steadily been going up a little bit in the last few days, and I think this is gonna continue to go up. So I have another question here, and do we plan to migrate LP to PancakeSwap 2 from Clockwork Pineapple?
Can you repeat that one more time? The question? I didn't.
Do you guys have plans to migrate LP to PancakeSwap, the version 2?
Anyone want to take this one? I'm not 100% sure on how that PancakeSwap migration is going to work. What I do know is that, your funds are safe, and, PancakeSwap will take care of it. And we'll be in contact with them if there's any problems.
Yeah.
So I have one interesting question here from YouTube from Mr. R or R. Does this team all have their jobs, or is Moonstar their main source of income? If they do have their job, how much time is spent on Moonstar in a typical week? So one thing that I must say, we all team members are doing this for free. We are not getting paid at all for working for the team of Moonstar at all. Me, for example, I have a day job. I work 8 hours a day from Monday to Friday. And when I have some free time on my weekends, well, it's almost since 8 a.m. to, I don't know, 2 a.m. So working like a maniac. Yeah, we all working on Moonstar like a maniac, 24/7. Some members, even me, are sleeping 3 to 4 hours a day. So you can see that we are working our asses off to make Moonstar the greatest coin ever. And let me see the second part of the question. Oh yeah, we have a typical job. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a university student right now, so I'm taking like 15 credit hours of classes a week, which translates to around.
There is also.
Sorry,
Danny?
Danny.
I'm lagging, so skip me.
Okay. We'll come back to you, Danny. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm a university student. I'm taking like around 45 hours of classes a week, including like homework and stuff. And then I've got another business I'm running on the side of Moonstar. I'm doing Moonstar as much as I can. I'm probably still putting in around like 30 to 40 hours a week, and especially working on the weekends. I mean, speaking for all of us, I know none of us are sleeping that much, but I mean, like we aren't trying to make Moonstar like the leading cryptocurrency. We are making Moonstar the leading cryptocurrency. Like it's happening as we speak. It's been a ride for sure. I know all of us are so busy.
There is also a lot of things that maybe the community don't see behind, but there is a lot of meetings. We are getting
Yeah.
more organized. We are making plans. We're trying to bring business part of the business inside Moonstar. There is people that work a lot more. We got Dane, we got Brandon, and we got Sean. Hayax, who makes the graphics. These people
Shout
work a
out,
lot of
shout
time.
out, shout out
They
to
put a lot
Hayax.
of time.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, yes. There is a lot of people that put a lot of time behind. So we cannot speak individually and say like how much time each person puts, but as a team, as a collective team, we are trying to put a lot of time together to
Yeah.
make this work.
Yeah, and then I'm sure you guys are curious. I mean, I've spoke about it on voice chats and everything about what I do to sustain a living. You know, I'm 19 years old, so I'm young, but I am hardworking, and that's pretty intelligent. That's all that really matters. I'm pretty humble, not like bragging about myself or anything, but yeah, I started a talent management agency last summer, got really involved with some A-list TikTokers, which is pretty cringe, but you know, it definitely helped me further my career. But right now I'm doing a lot of crypto stuff. I have a tech startup in the NFT space, like I mentioned before. So I'm paid a salary from, you know, we were funded out of San Francisco. So I have a salary from that. So I'm juggling two things, but right now my main focus is on MOONSTAR. I have a co-founder that handles most of the day-to-day operations of the tech startup. And I do some other things. I do social media management. I do brand deals where I partner, you know, TikTokers and influencers with brands. And then I do some consulting for, you know, Gen Z individuals, people that are hoping to further their careers. You know, the main thing is really just having multiple income streams. So if one goes out, you know, you always have one to, you're not screwed over. So that's really what I have been focusing on. Yeah.
So we have also a question from Snee Music again, and is, are you making your own NFT platform, or are you working towards being able to buy NFTs with MOONSTAR?
Yeah, well, okay, go ahead.
Actually, you're making our own NFT marketplace. In our NFT marketplace, users can only use our NFT boosters to buy their and link their NFTs. That's right, and there's a roster of different things the other NFT marketplaces. Yeah. Our NFT marketplace uses our MOONSTARs as a payment tokens. So I think it's comfortable for users to buy us there and link NFTs in our NFT marketplaces. I think so. I think that's the main difference our NFT marketplace than the other currently existing NFT marketplaces.
We got another one from James May, and it's asking, what shall we expect in the next month, and what shall we do if the price dips? Shall we panic? I can pretty much answer this. Don't panic. Hold the line.
Yeah.
Hold the line. Like I said, yes. We say we are aiming for the moon, but we want to take the universe. So please don't give up on us. Work behind the scenes is happening, and a lot is happening. And here to between 6 to a year, I think MOONSTAR is gonna be in a whole another place. We are right now. With more coming.
Yeah, true.
100%.
Let me see. We got a really good question here from the exclusive game. Once again, thank you for the questions. Was it difficult for you guys to start up this crypto project? How long did you guys take to get going?
Yeah, well, I mean, personally, you know, I was very early to MOONSTAR. You know, our debut was April 1st. And, you know, we got off the ground quickly. Everyone kind of just got together and established themselves as leaders within the community. And after that, we assigned roles. It took a while to do that. You know, as you guys can imagine, being from different time zones all over the world, no one really knows each other. You kind of have to build trust as well. While you're trying to juggle, you know, 30 balls at once, you have to do a lot behind the scenes as well. So it was, I'd say we got together quicker than a lot of other projects, and we've been able to make significant progress while doing so. And we're still building trust and, you know, friendships here as far as the business side of things, the people you see here. But we're making great and significant progress.
Yeah. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yep. So we also have a question from Funky Tech. He's asking us about another coin that promised to deliver an NFT marketplace. And while I believe MOONSTAR has the edge in regards to developer time, are there any future considerations in the development phase which will see the marketplace evolve into something more in the future? You guys catch me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I jump in there a little bit fast? So the NFT, that's pretty much a first step. That's the thing that's coming next, but we're aiming for something higher. I think Sean gave a little bit of a clue behind it, but we are thinking to keep developing. We want real user case. We just don't want to be just a meme coin. We actually want to be able to have something of value behind us.
Yeah. Well said.
So,
all right, how many more questions do we want to take here? We're a little over.
Let's say
1 hour and
maybe one or two more questions.
Let's take 1 or 2 more. I'm good for that.
Another one is how to join your team. I did talk about this before, but if you don't catch me or are you just joining us right now, please contact K-Hole in Telegram or in Discord.
Yeah, and you can always message me or any of us, and we'll direct you to the right person to take care of that. So if you can't find him, feel free to reach out to any of us, and we'll take care of you.
Also, if you want a director's role, please, it's not necessarily required, but please do try to have some previous experience and have a LinkedIn set up. It just kind of helps streamline everything, and it sort of helps continue our motif of transparency and just general credibility.
Yeah, join us and send us your LinkedIn profile, for example, or even your curriculum.
Yeah, exactly. If you're in school right now, send us the classes you're taking. Like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, obviously.
Great. All right, one more question.
The final one. Make it good, Danny. Make it good.
Yes.
Let's see if I have another one here. Somebody asked, what's the max percent an individual can buy? How is this well proof?
Yeah, so the max percent there's no cap on it, what someone can buy. But frankly, right now, to become a whale, you'd have to invest a large sum of money. And so that's really all it comes down to. If you're willing to fork out an amount of money to become a whale, it's going to happen. But to become something that would put MOONSTAR in danger, you'd have to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not, millions. Yeah. So as we're rising, and eventually it'll get to a point where people can
can't
That won't
invest that
happen.
much. Yeah.
Yep.
I wanna point out that I don't know if whoever asked this question, I don't know if they were here in the beginning, but our largest whale, like the biggest, like largest shareholder in the entire MOONSTAR market cap, has just under 4% and is involved with the dev team, working with the dev team, working with us. So I mean, in terms of our number one whale, no worries whatsoever. They're not going to try and manipulate the price or anything like that.
Well said. All right, guys. Well, I think we're ready to wrap it up here today. Thank you all for coming to our first video AMA, and we appreciate all of your feedback in the Telegram and Discord on how we did. This is our first one, so hopefully we did all right. I think it was a great AMA, and yeah, feedback in the Telegram and Discord would be much appreciated. And we are looking to do these video AMAs once to twice, every 1 to 2 weeks. So some weeks we might have one, some weeks we might have two, and there might be a period, if we're really busy, where we do one every 10 to 14 days. But we're going to try to do these as much as possible. I love being here. The rest of the team loves being here and answering your guys' questions, building confidence within the community. We're really here for all of that. So I think that's going to conclude our first AMA. And we're aiming for the moon, but shooting for the stars. So thank you all for coming. MOONSTAR to the moon.
Hold on, hold the line.
Hold the line.